Did I hear a whistle for a taxi, miss? Well, aren't you lucky you caught me, miss? This snowstorm is a hassle and no one knows how to drive in this mess. The airport? Yes, right away. So, what's got you traveling to the airport this time of day? Wow. It must be nice to have money, yeah? All that money to buy so many things. A boat, new sports cars, better condo even. Living the big fancy rich life. And yet, not what's important. A little cold, you say? I have the heater on already, but I can turn it up a few clicks. That should do it for you. So, this business deal you got going down, it'll bring in the big money, yeah? Do you enjoy making money in this business field? You think money buys you everything? Like happiness? Or what makes up for everything, like missed time? Hold on. I have a few more questions to ask you. When was the last time you played video games with your friends or your siblings? Or spend time checking on your grandmother? How about feeding the homeless? Going to a soup kitchen and volunteering for a little bit? Maybe going around town and handing out food to the people around your neighborhood. Some extra groceries could go a long way for a family. No, I am not a stalker. I just call it out like it is. And it's clear that you are miserable. Pull over, if you say so. Let me just find a spot on the side of the street to pull over and... There you go. You want it out, right? What's stopping you? You know, I hear the cell service is pretty bad right now, with all this snow and... Hey now, watch that swing of yours. That could have really hurt me. That's not very ladylike of you. I'm your taxi driver. What else could I possibly be? A ghost? Is that what you're gonna call me? I guess that will work for this situation. Are you afraid of ghosts? Well, if the doors are locked, then I guess you can't leave, miss. Not until the ride is over. There's no use in yanking on the doorknobs. They'll only unlock when we reached our destination. Hey, come on now. No need for tears. I'm not gonna hurt you. I promise. I just want to talk with you. You know, have a little conversation. It's actually that one aspect in your life that you're missing called communication. Well, for starters, why don't you answer my questions, miss? Let's start back on the first one. For a businesswoman, you don't pay attention very well. The first one was, do you think money buys you everything? For example, Making up for missed time? Right. So buying them little souvenirs and the latest gadgets is more important than going to visit your grandmother. I mean, you already missed your grandfather's funeral. So what's one more? I get that it's a necessity to work, yes. But you're never there with them anymore, are you? You take every opportunity to work. Never give yourself time to actually rest. And you don't even remember how to cook. All you do is make those instant ramens thinking you're eating something healthy. Oh, really? When is your best friend's wedding taking place? What did your nephew get a trophy for? They never told you. Well, why don't you check your phone and go through your messages? You're missing out on so much in your life. And for what? A bigger paycheck? All the money in the world isn't going to give you back what you've missed. You can buy anything in the world and still not be happy. Are you happy, miss? So why put yourself through so much unnecessary burdens? Why is the amount of $1 much more important than making core memories with the people you care for? I see. You fought hard to get financially stable. You've come a long way. But your passion for living instead of surviving, your soul, it isn't in the right place anymore. You no longer see the living part of your life, only $signs, and that is not good. You need to fix your path. It's best that I don't reveal the what-if aspect. Just trust me when I say this. Fix your relationships, or else it won't end well, and you'll have no one. Just a bunch of people around you that don't even know you're there. What am I? Just your average guardian, looking over souls who have lost their way. No, you are not that. I simply diverted time and space around us to get you to your destination and also have a little chat with you, that's all. You won't remember me once you leave the cab, nor most of this conversation. No worries. You'll remember the important parts, not the minor parts like feeling scared or being trapped in a taxi. It'll be like talking to an old friend. Speaking of, you should call your bestie when you get to the airport. I'm sure that they miss you. Well, here we are at the airport. If you take a left entrance to the 446 terminal, you should be able to make it to your flight on time. One last thing before you go. You are a good person. Great even. You sacrifice so much time to provide for your family and yourself. But money can't buy you back time. And that's all they want. Your time with them. The only reason why I'm here is because I believe that you still have a chance for happiness. True happiness. Not just for your missed time with family and friends, but for your own missed time in living life to your fullest. Have a safe flight, miss. I hope we don't have to meet again.